morning, guys. It's new. So today, I was just going about, as I normally do, thinking, oh, what the heck am I going to do for my broadcast? And I came up with, since I did my languages last week, well, a couple days ago, with French in there, and I was learning that. The reason I was doing that is because of a company called Aldebaran. It's a robotics company based in Paris, France, that would want the current generation to submit different things. Like a couple weeks ago, they said, YouTubers, put your profile pictures now, and we could accept you in a list that will not be revealed for a couple more years. But anyway, I have that now. So today I want to do an episode of robotics companies and which one will be the most successful in the upcoming decade. So I have Aldebaran from France, Honda from Japan, ROBOTIS from Korea, NASA from the US, and DARPA, bonus answer, that's an international association of robotics, essentially. And so a couple of those you'd probably recognize. Aldebaran, which makes the robot that is the Agent MiniMan logo, right there. That robot that you see down there, well, robots, there's two of them, the orange one and the blue one. It's called NAO, N-A-O. It was originally designed in 2008, and then later on, it kind of grew. And now it's actually on the US and European markets for $8,000 to anyone who wants it, and that's with tax and shipping anywhere around the globe, from Paris to wherever you want. And its original form was the first generation. It is currently a 2-foot tall robot. However, this new generation is twice as fast and can now run. And with it being 2 feet tall, it's impressive. It can keep up with a human jogging, so it can. You can imagine this little 2-foot robot running after you while you're jogging. It's a fast thing. It's currently in the RoboCup for 2014 that takes place a week after FIFA, which Germany won. But it is today going against Darwin, which is a robot made by ROBOTIS. It is also about 2 feet tall, and essentially the difference between him and now slightly faster. Last year they tied in the RoboCup, and because of that, now got an upgrade, the next gen, which I've been talking about. However, Darwin, in this last year, they came out with a mini version, but they didn't upgrade the original Darwin. So today, an hour after this goes on, you can go online and watch Darwin against Now, and hopefully Now wins because they have an ultra good upgrade when Darwin didn't do much this year. The main reason for that was actually budget cuts. That Darwin ROBOTIS, which makes Darwin, was actually running off the government, but then they had to support themselves as their own company this year with, well, what's going on in Korea right now. Well, they did go on in Korea last year. Asimo, you probably all know him. Little 4-foot tall robot that's built to live with families and help them. You can see his little presentation in Disneyland. That's not too far from me. Well, most of you are near me, but who knows? It's YouTube. You could be halfway across the world from me. Made by Honda, which is based in Japan. He can also keep up with a human jogging. However, can't go very much faster than that. He can climb stairs, which is something that Darwin can't claim. However, Now can do it, but it'll look like he's climbing a rock wall. It's tough for him, but Darwin can't even claim to be able to do it. So Now, hold on now. Look at, he's holding on for dear life right now. But Darwin, I personally don't think, unless Darwin does an upgrade, that he's going to make it too far. So now, used to come out in gray, red, and orange, but recently with the next gen that came out, he's now only available in blue and orange, which is my little picture there. He's the highest in the international level for education, as well as, get this, dancing. If you look up Now Robot, on the first page you'll probably find a video that will show him dancing. The reason he's so big right now is because he can actually be choreographed and perfectly synchronized with up to 12 more of him. And if you do a Wi-Fi connection, you can do up to 100 of these little things dancing exactly perfect, and it's just amazing. If you should go see the video here, right there. Go now. Alright, so moving on. DARPA. You've probably heard of the DARPA challenge before. A bunch of high school students or even normal adults go together and they build their own robot to try to win this competition of all these people coming together worldwide to compete. Last year there were quite a few competitors. There was Thor that won. I believe it stood for, I don't know, I can't remember. It was in my Popular Science magazine that I had, and it looked pretty cool. There was another one that was based off of an ape, another one that NASA built, the one that went up on Discovery's last mission and is currently still on the ISS with no legs. NASA, get to that now. He was built to work in a zero-gravity environment. That's what NASA is running for. But once they put legs on that thing, he's pretty useless on Earth. So we have the Astrobot there, and then last year there was also another one done by NASA that was almost like a nanobug that could fit in the palm of your hand, had 6 little metal feet with one joint on them that could just crawl around, and on the tip of them, inside the tube that the foot was on, is actually an electromagnet in each one. So this thing could climb on the underside of metal structures and relay camera images so that they would know where to send the big robots like Thor, and eventually now Honda is working on Asimo, being able to get through these hazardous fields. And the main parts of this competition were ladder climbing and going through different, say, like toxic waste zones where a building could be collapsed and they have to be able to climb through it and shut off what's ever leaking, because they're robots. They can do it, but we wouldn't be able to, as it would be hazardous for various reasons to us. And as I said earlier, Thor did that. Thor, there was this thing that came up. They took Thor to a WRB thing, and he arm wrestled John Cena after the game. And he just, after about 3 seconds, Thor just, boom. And everyone just laughed their heads off. It's just a hilarious thing that you can check out on your own. I don't have time to leave annotations, I'm sorry. So that is pretty much the end of our episode today. So we have Now from Alderaan in Paris, France, Asimo from Tokyo, Japan, with Honda, Darwin with ROBOTIS in Korea, and the DARPA Association, which is an international thing. By the way, June 5th through 6th of 2015 is the challenge finals for next year. The 2014 one, as I said earlier, I think I said earlier, it's 2 years in between each one, and it's a $2 million prize. So, again, be sure to watch Now versus Darwin tonight on the RoboCup, and leave your vote, post your vote in the comments below, Also, if you have any questions or want to send me something, you can contact me at my email address right here. Along with that, I'll be putting this on Facebook, YouTube, and all the other Agent MiniMan sites. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, I'm having a contest now that the Now Challenge is up, for whoever can design a new logo for Agent MiniMan. Again, I would actually want it to be centered around robots, but you can do whatever you want. And the winner will have the logo on the Agent MiniMan site for at least 3 months, or probably the end of the year. With that, see you tomorrow, guys.